Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jay Young.
Baseman, James Young.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Pulled toward right center field. Lee moving to his left. 2 down. Now batting, George Aponte.
Leading off for the National League, second baseman, George Aponte.
Up high in the air. Young is under this one. 1 down. In now, Alfredo Campos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the NL line score thus far. This one's down to third. Young fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The NL leads it 5-3. Todd Williams is going to be asked to get things going here as a leadoff.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The National League All-Stars jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jamie Ramos takes home the win. Roger Melendez was unable to work out of the second inning as he settled with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Getting set for baseball now on a Thursday night from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Texas Rangers and the New York Yankees. Martin Ilez continues his chase for the top spot on the AL batting leaderboard. Next. Johnny Ramirez gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Hit sharply on the ground to second. Oh, what a dive. Hats off to that one. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Stepping in, Jay Young comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. Reyna rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
1-1. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And the pitch on 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. The tag, and they got it. Next for New York, Martin Ilez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Martin Ilez.
To the left side, Young takes it in. On to first, and it's dropped. Luckily for him, though, there'll be no advance. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Danny Wiseman. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Wiseman.
Here now the 2-2. Round toward the left. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards. Now at the plate, Jay Young. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way, and he fouls this one off. Ayala, 33 years old. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2021 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. This is line to left. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
This is pulled into right, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. The run scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
So striding in, Clayton Pesky, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Pesky.
This one's down to third. On to first, and it's dropped. And the inning will continue now as there are 2 on with 2 away.
Oh, man, he just muffed that throw. No other way to explain it. Looked like it caught him in the heel of the glove instead of the pocket, so he's going to get hit with a fielding error as a result.
So striding forward now, Jay Young. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Hit hard back up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double. Now to the plate, Adrian Dominguez. He singled his last time up.
Adrian Dominguez.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Oh, and he dialed that one down and got him to swing through it. It's 1-2 now. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. Ilez shading to his right. 1 away. At the plate, Israel Acosta. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. Set to deliver on 3-0. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away. Stepping into the box, Manuel Rincon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win.
A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Texas Rangers and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Frank Prescott, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Jay Young. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lined into right, a base hit.
Hang on, right here.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
I think that steal attempt was all about trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play. But now there are 2 outs, so that makes getting that run home from third a lot more difficult.
Third baseman, number 16, James Young.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
All right, right here. Find the ball.
This one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit high and deep to left field. Pena racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in now for the Yankees, Frank Vasquez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Third baseman, Frank Vasquez.
Now 1-1-1 attempt here. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single. Stepping up now, Jay Young. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. This is pulled into right. Houston is there, one away. Leading off the inning, Jay Young, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Weber coasts under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Texas jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Daniel Ramirez earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. MLB Network is on the air with Saturday Night Baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight it's the 3rd of this 4-game weekend series between the Texas Rangers. Coming to the plate now, Jay Young, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. Now a drive out to left center field. And the run will score as the Rangers strike first to lead it 1-0.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Next will be the designated hitter, Adrian Dominguez. Just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. The 1-2. High pop-up. Sandoval is under it. 2 gone. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jay Young. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. This is pulled into right. Pesky is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Riding into the box, Jay Young.
16, Jay Young.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Hitter, Adrian Dominguez.
And he'll step off, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Varela on third. The 0-1 on its way. Chopped weakly to the left.
Hold it there.
To second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Striding in once again, Jay Young. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. Pena has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they'll tack on an insurance strike with the sac fly as they lead now 5-3. Ready for another shot now, Omar Sanchez.
Right fielder, Omar Sanchez.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A line shot to third base.
He's out.
A run, a hit, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. Texas is out in front, 5-3. Digging in, Jay Young. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Houston. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rangers 6 and the Yankees 3.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done.
David Ortega comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
And that's a fair ball, a line to the right side. 1 run scores. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Levi Trevino, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Sandoval is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Reyna, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Reyna.
The 3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Adrian Dominguez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is 9-7, the final score in this ball game. New York put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Tonight, the first of this quick 2-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Texas Rangers. It's Rangers baseball next. Daniel Sanchez, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
1-1-1.
He's down to third. On to first, and it's dropped. And that'll almost certainly go into the books as an E3.
Wow, as we watch this, I have to just shake my head. Looks like a good throw, but the first baseman just drops it. I guess that big glove isn't big enough, huh?
Digging in, Jay Young, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the field for the bottom of the first inning, and you got a 4 spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher. They're feeling super confident about the way they're playing.
And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Settling in now, Adrian Dominguez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Kevin Rivera. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here?
1-1-1.
Third baseline. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a good. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jay Young. He reached on a single in his first try. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And that's a home run into the top tank. two-run blast to straightaway right field. 38th home run of the season for him as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later.
Stepping into the box, Jay Young. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. Now in the box, Bob Duncan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Duncan.
And a ground ball to third. And there are 2 away now. So stepping in, Emmett Nicholson, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Emmett Nicholson.
Here's the payoff pitch.
1-1-1.
Oh, what a stop. He gathers the throw in time. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Back with more Monday Night. At the plate, Jay Young. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
As a fellow once said, the only...
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge.